Hi gorgeous! In today's video I'm gonna be sharing with you some of the best drugstore makeup products that I think that you haven't heard of. So I like discovering drugstore hidden gems, and I have here some underrated makeup products that I'm using a lot in my videos and also every day. Let me know in the comments if you have any favorite underrated makeup products, high-end or drugstore, so I can use them in a future video. You know, sharing is caring. And headband on. I'm gonna start with the Essence Fix and Last Makeup Gripping Jelly Primer. This one is hydrating and refreshing. Also it is free from silicones and alcohol. So I have tried this last year. It was one of the latest releases and the consistency reminds me a lot the e.l.f. Grip Primer. It has a light flowery scent. I prefer this over the e.l.f. Grip Primer because it is so spreadable and I don't need 5 pumps of product for the whole face. It gives a very similar finish. I don't see people talking about the Essence Jelly Primer. It is very refreshing on the skin, and with the remaining I'm going on the rest of my face. I also like that it is a pink jelly primer. It is super cute. The products that I want to show you today are not TikTok viral, and I think they should because they are very nice. Don't forget the neck. Always blend your products downwards. It's not as sticky as the e.l.f. Grip Primer, but I haven't seen something special with the stickiness of this one. So I prefer the Essence Jelly Primer since it is more affordable as well. You can also use this without foundation on, just to have this beautiful glowy finish. The Essence Jelly Primer is very lightweight on the skin and not tightening at all during the application process. Let's go now to a foundation that I have stumbled upon a few months ago and I really like. This one is by Catrice Cosmetics. It is the Nude Drop Tinted Serum Foundation. It contains hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. This is a very new foundation by Catrice. We have a dropper. I have tried it in my last Catrice makeup video. I'm taking some with my sponge, and this one gives a full coverage. It is super spreadable, and the shade that I have is 10 Neutral. In the beginning I thought this was a BB cover, but it's not. It is definitely not. You need such a small amount of the product. We have 30 milliliters. You can use it for a year. It has a very lightweight formula. It's like a serum with color. You don't have to worry about the scent of the product because it is very light. It is almost scentless. Let's take the dropper again. This gives a very nice glow during the day. It oxidizes one shade darker. I like that it doesn't change the undertone. Sometimes foundations are getting peachier or pinkier, and I prefer a neutral undertone for my skin tone. Again, don't forget the neck. We definitely need to hype this product up because it is so good. It is a very blendable product. You don't feel it on the face. If you want more coverage on some areas, it is buildable. It's not gonna peel off in a weird way. I really like it. For concealer, I'm gonna be using one of my most favorite products ever, and this one is the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer. I have it in the shade 30 Light Honey, and I have been using it for years and years, since it was released basically. I've also done a comparison review with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is definitely a dupe. It has a creamy formula. It is buildable and blendable. I have sensitive skin and it never irritates it. The doe foot applicator is saturated with a lot of products, so you don't need to go back in the tube all the time. This is a very underrated product. You can also buy it in a darker shade to contour your face because it can work with any foundation. I also like that it's not fast absorbing and you can apply on both eyes and then blend. It's not gonna crease if you apply powder to set it. Sometimes I get comments that your concealer is creasing. It's very important to set it with powder. It can cover the redness that I have on my under eye area and also that very blue vein that I have in the inner corner. You can also use this for some red spots if you need. My skin is a little bit irritated today, maybe because spring is coming, allergies are coming. This concealer is also very affordable, and another great drugstore makeup find is this cream bronzer by Essence. This one is the Baby Got Bronze, and I have the shade 10 Cinnamon Spice. It is a sticky bronzer, a stick bronzer, not sticky. It has a very light watermelon scent. It smells so nice. I've started using this almost 2 months ago, and I really love it because I can use it directly on my foundation and it doesn't lift off my face makeup. So I have applied on the forehead, also on my brow bone, now on my jawline. And I'm doing that exactly where my bones are. You can feel your bones if you're not very sure where they are. I'm gonna use it also on the sides, and I'm creating a little circle here. It's not so precise. Let's say these are lines. Oh my god, what am I doing? With the other side of my sponge, I'm gonna blend everything. It is very blendable. It is long lasting. If you don't want to use another powder bronzer on top of it, you don't have to. This one is visible, at least on me. So one thing that I don't like about this creamy bronzer is that they don't have a lot of shades. Actually, this is the only shade that they have released. It is a very nice formula, so I'm expecting more shades. It is unacceptable to have a new face product and only one shade. This is not going to work for every skin tone. Let's go to the nose now. The nose. It is so easy to blend and you can still see the color of it. Some of you asked me if it is orange. It's not. It gives a very nice sun-kissed look. They also came out with 2 stick blushes. They're not very pigmented. If you set them with powder, they're not so visible. I'm taking again my concealer because I think I applied a lot of bronzer. And this is the magic with the cream products. You can easily correct any mistakes. And I'm using the side of the sponge because it doesn't have the bronzer. Moving on to the Catrice True Skin Mineral Loose Powder. This is in transparent matte. It is one of my most used setting powders on my channel. I have been using it non-stop in foundation reviews, every day. I really like it. It is almost empty and I need to get a new one. And the serum foundation didn't crease a lot. Let's set everything. And you also don't need a lot of powder to set it. Catrice has also released the True Skin Foundation that went viral on TikTok, but nobody talks about the powder and it is super good. It doesn't give a flashback. If you apply a little bit more, it's not tightening on the skin. Oh my god, it's almost empty. I'm taking a smaller brush now. It is fluffy. It looks like an eyeshadow brush, but it is bigger. And now I'm going to blend a little bit the creases on the under eye area. This concealer doesn't crease a lot. I have used this powder with a lot of concealers, drugstore and high-end, and it always works very well with them. So I don't know why this powder is not so popular. It should be. All of these face products to me are bulletproof and I like using them when I am in a rush in the morning and I want to do my makeup very fast. Another underrated makeup product that you can find at the drugstore is the Essence Extreme Care Hydrating Glossy Lip Balm. I have here the shade 2 Soft Peach and I'm going to apply some more on my lips. This is what I have from the beginning of the video. It gives a very nice soft peach color. It is super glossy and it makes the lips fuller and smoother. You can find it in 3 shades. I have here the other 2 as well. these two. I prefer the peachy because it is more noticeable on me. I have swatched these as well in this essence video. I'm going to have a link in the description box. Now let's go to a powder bronzer. This is by Rimmel, the Natural Bronzer Waterproof Bronzing Powder with SPF 15. I have the shade 27 Sun Dance. Yeah, that's the shade, okay. And this is how it looks. It has a beautiful stamp with the sun. You can see the Essence Cream Bronzer here. It is still visible even after setting with powder. I want to use this one as well because it gives a nice golden sheen. I have tried this one by itself in my top 5 makeup. Oops, I applied a lot. In my top 5 makeup under $3. It's very easy to blend. It gives a beautiful sun-kissed effect, and I'm trying to apply less on this side. This one is an older makeup product. It was released many years ago. It used to be a cult favorite, but now there are so many other bronzers and brands, so not a lot of people are talking about this bronzer. And if you are new to makeup, I believe you have never heard of the Rimmel bronzer. I want to add some color on the cheeks, and I have here the Revolution Beauty Blusher Reloaded in the shade Peach Bliss. You can find this in so many shades, and I like peachy corally blushes. We have some Waves stamp, and I'm going to apply this here on the highest point, and I'm blending it on top of the bronzer. Not a lot of Revolution Beauty products are hyped, and I never see them, especially on TikTok. The brands that are going viral more on TikTok are ELF, NYX Cosmetics, L'Oreal, and Maybelline. But the products that I'm using today are hidden gems. It gives a soft matte finish. It blends very nicely with the other products, and it is super cute. Here we have an underrated highlighter, and it is by Makeup Obsession. It is the Mega Honey highlighter in the shade Mega Honey. Yeah, the name of the product is the shade. This shade is a little bit darker for me and more yellowy. I need to buy a new shade. So let me know in the comments if you have any favorite products by Revolution Beauty, Makeup Obsession, or the other sister brands that are under Makeup Revolution. Revolution Beauty. I want to do a video with those brands because I think I don't have so many products by them. It is giving the glass-like effect. It is super pretty. Let's go to the brows now, and I'm gonna be using these two products that I don't see on social media a lot or people talking about them. So I have here the Catrice Super Glue Brow Styling Gel and also the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Defining Pencil in the shade Deep Brown. The Catrice Brow Glue was released last year. It's not overhyped at all. It is very underrated, and the Maybelline Brow Slim is an older makeup release, but it is very good. So let's bring it back. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. I'm removing some of the face products that I applied on my brows, as always. And then I'm taking the brow pencil. It is twistable. On one side we have a spoolie, so you have everything. I'm starting on this area, on my arch, because I don't have a lot of brow hair, and I'm applying the product towards the tail. I'm going to the lower part now, and I'm creating a line. This brow pencil has nothing to be jealous of high-end brow products. It is creamy, long-lasting. It has nice coverage, so you don't have to apply too much product. And also it is super blendable. I have used it with a lot of brow gels as well. It doesn't do anything weird. It is such an easy product to use if you are a beginner with makeup or more experienced. After that, I'm taking the brow glue by Catrice. This one has a small spoolie and it is super easy to use. The only catch with this product is you don't need a lot of it, and you need to brush your brows with the product before it dries. Otherwise it's gonna look goopy. With this product, less is more. I like this because it is budge proof. My brows are gonna stay like this all day. I want to carve out the edges because now it looks very messy. And I'm taking the same concealer that I used on the eyes. So with an, oops, wrong brush, found it. This is an angled brush by Beach Cosmetics. I have used it so many times that there are none of the letters left on the brush. And I'm also going to remove some brow pencil from the upper part. I wish I had fuller brows like my sister, so I wouldn't need to use so many products on my brows. At least I'm not breaking the bank. And for eyeshadows, I have two palettes here by Essence that I used a few months ago and they didn't receive the love that they should have. And I have here the eyeshadow palette by Merve. The shade is Orient meets Occident. Okay, I don't know what that means. The packaging of this palette is absolutely gorgeous and it is so slim and elegant. I don't know why it didn't get so much attention online. Yeah, you can create a variety of eye looks. And the other palette is this. This is from a trend edition, Make Beauty Fun, and it was for the 20th anniversary of Essence. It was their birthday, and these are the beautiful shades of the palette. So I couldn't decide which of them to use in this video, and I have asked you on Instagram. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want to be part of an upcoming video. Okay, so we have 65% for the Merve palette and 35% for the beautiful pink one. Green palette it is. I haven't done in a while a blue smoky eye look, so I want to use this eyeshadow for sure. And let's zoom you in a little bit. I'm starting off with this light beige eyeshadow and I'm adding this in the crease area. This is a yellow beige eyeshadow. Then I'm taking a smaller brush and this green eyeshadow and I'm going again in the crease area. I'm trying to apply as less as possible. With the same brush I'm taking this warmer brown shade and with this one I'm going over the edges of the green eyeshadow. Let's continue with this beautiful blue eyeshadow, blue turquoise, and with an eyeshadow brush I'm pressing this on the eyelid and I'm going to add just a tiny bit in the inner corner as well. This eyeshadow has micro glitter, by the way. This eyeshadow can look even brighter if you use it on top of a white eye pencil or blue eye pencil. I like how it looks. I think it is very soft and ethereal. I'm going to bring some brushes for the under eye area because I don't have any here. Hello! I brought with me some more brushes. I have washed all of my brushes a few days ago and I didn't have any on my desk. Now I'm taking the same green eyeshadow as before with a much smaller brush and I'm going to define the lower eye. And to blend the edges, I'm taking the caramel brown shade. I really like these two eyeshadows together. I'm taking the same eyeshadow with a bigger brush and I'm going again in the crease and a little above it because this eye is more hooded than my left one. And I'm blending a little bit higher towards the brow bone. To highlight, I'm taking this light champagne eyeshadow and I'm placing this in the inner corner. Ooh, it looks delicious. Every smoky eye look needs something to highlight and contour the eyes, and I'm adding some in the inner lower eye as well. Now this eye look is brought to life with the highlighter. Do you agree? So I'm also gonna take the same eyeshadow and I'm going to apply it on top of my highlighter to change the color because it was very yellowy. To finish with the eyes, I'm gonna continue with an underrated mascara. This one is by Sheglam and it is the all-in-one volume and length mascara. We have two sides and let's see which one is this. Okay, so this is a thin and curved applicator for uplifting and curling the lashes, and on the other side we have one more mascara. This one has an hourglass shape and it is for volume and definition. So I'm gonna start off with the other side, the thinner, and I'm gonna zoom you again. With the thinner side, I'm going in the lower eye. This is a very nice brush if you have smaller eyes. I have tried separately these mascaras as well, the mascara sides, and I have discovered that it is better to use them together. So I like starting with the thinner brush and then going with the other. Now I'm going to the fluffy side and I'm going to add more product. I like a lot of mascaras by Essence as well, like the Pink Lash Princess mascara. That mascara is not so underrated. Actually, it is a very popular one. That's why I don't have it in the video. Also, I like the e.l.f. Lash and Roll mascara that you most probably know. So I thought the Sheglam mascara is a more underrated product. And for the lips, I have some other Drugstore hidden gems here. I'm going to start with the lip pencils. These are by Kiko Milano. I have 3 colors and I don't see anyone talking about them. Maybe because this is an Italian brand, but I know that you can find it at Ulta in the US. Also, you can find their products all over Europe, so it's not like they are a small brand. They even have a makeup store in Cyprus, which is a very small island. And these are the Smart Fusion lip pencils. I have here 3 colors. I want to swatch all of them. So this is the shade 504 that most likely I'm gonna use on my lips. I think, yeah, this is gonna look amazing with the green look. So the next shade is 533 and this is a darker brown shade, super glorious and very creamy. And then I have the shade 507. This one is pinkier. This is a nude raspberry shade, very easy to use for every day because it's not very bright. They are very creamy and easy to blend. Okay, so I'm going to remove the lip balm. So far it feels very nice and I have it for almost 5-6 hours because I have also filmed before this video my skincare routine. I'm going to line my lips with the shade 504. Oh, I think I need to neutralize my lips a little bit. Yeah, especially the outline. Let's go now with the lip pencil. Oh, this is so creamy and dreamy. It has great color payoff. It gives a satin finish and it is very creamy on the lips. You can also leave it like this. It doesn't intensify the fine lines of the lips. I really like it. I want to show you also some lipsticks that I really like and I don't think you know about them. These are the Hydra matte lipsticks by Essence. I have tried them last year. I did a review video, wear test and lip swatches for all of the shades. And the shade that I'm gonna use today is 403 Peach It. In my review video, you can see how long wearing these lipsticks are. They are completely underrated. Oh, it goes so well with the lip pencil, with the eyeshadows. This lipstick is also very lightweight on the lips. It gives a soft matte finish and they have 10 colors now, so you can definitely find the color. I really like finding underrated makeup products and I have created an affordable drugstore makeup kit as well that you can find in this video here.